It is no exaggeration to say that my research life as an art historian permanently shifted when I saw the first casebook produced at the Holloway Sanatorium in Surrey. Nothing prepared me for the surprise of seeing what appeared to be family portraits in what was supposedly an objective medical document about mentally ill patients. As I learned from working at the Surrey History Centre with Julian Pooley, these photographs are different from any other institutional images made during the late 19th century and throw our ideas about objectivity in medical representation out the window. They also unsettle our tendency to see subjects who have been classified as mentally ill as other, distinct from us, and instantly recognizable as such. The first photograph that appears in the earliest casebook compiled at Holloway in 1885 is pasted in the bottom right corner of an oversized volume. The image appears at first to be a group of relatives, sisters perhaps, with their mother or maiden aunt, about to embark on a short trip. They are wearing what look like custom-tailored winter jackets, hats with feathers, and muffs. The shape of the picture is round and has deliberately been developed to appear as if it is dissolving around the edges, a format that was often used for the kind of sentimental family photographs one might display inside one's home. However, as Mr. Pooley pointed out to me so many years ago, the slightly stern, albeit well-dressed woman on the left has a rather substantial number of keys hanging on a chain from her belt. The one hint that we are at an institution rather than simply on the front lawn of someone's estate, preparing to say goodbye. The photographs in the Holloway albums come in all sizes and shapes. Occasionally the patients are slightly unkempt, their gazes unfixed, but often there is little to distinguish these subjects from any other well-dressed member of the upper middle class in late 19th century England. One man sits for the camera, scowling ever so slightly, attired in a tailored woolen suit, with matching vest and watch fob prominently displayed. A fashionably dressed woman with a sylph-like figure poses in profile, not unlike an illustration from a fashion periodical of the time. Her form is framed by the columns of an indoor portico that seems entirely incompatible with the idea of an institution, as does this patient's confidence at displaying her elegant attire, which includes a highly idiosyncratic headdress of veiling dotted by fabric blooms. There are occasional before and after photographs of patients pinned or glued into the pages of the Holloway albums. A young woman named Julia was photographed upon admission, looking dazed and distracted, her hair uncombed, her expression troubled, her dress severe enough to belong to a lady's maid. The young woman recovered appears to be a different individual entirely. Her hair is elaborately curled and styled, and she wears a tightly fitted jacket fastened with a row of tiny buttons. Her shoulders are encased in a huge feathery stole. The ivy-colored architecture behind her suggests nothing of the site's actual location. I believe that in many cases, performing for the camera offered a number of the Holloway patients an opportunity to reclaim some of the agency that was lost to them when their relatives, usually fathers, brothers, or husbands, committed them to what was proudly called the, quote, first benevolent asylum for the mentally afflicted of the middle classes. That first Holloway photograph, with its deceptively familial appearance, set into motion an entire book project, now underway, about the medical portrait. The photographs held at the Surrey History Centre have also become foundational to my teaching at Rutgers University in the US. One of my classes, Art and Medicine, is composed mostly of science students fulfilling their humanities requirements. The Holloway pictures, along with Vincent van Gogh's painting Starry Night, are almost always their favorite images.